Do you understand how to chop that podcast episode into 25 clips that you can post on Instagram Reels, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, whatever? So understanding the difference in the platforms is a huge part of creating a plan to navigate the NIL space. And something else that I want to talk about too, specifically from what I just described, like if you have a podcast, you want to clip it up, we're in the age of AI. So there's AI tools that help you do almost everything that we talked about doing today. So you can upload your full YouTube video of your podcast, and it will spit out 25 clips for you. Use the platforms to schedule all of them. If you spent a day doing that, you could cover your content for a month if you wanted to, if you were intentional about that. So again, we've talked about a lot about that in terms of whether you're on the athlete side or you're helping the athlete, you need to know how to navigate these platforms and use all of the tools that they provide so you make it easier for you to work smarter, not harder.
I used Opus, and I posted for 90 days straight about NIL. I just went hard. I set a goal and did it. So it works.
And do what you're comfortable with, because you want to make sure it's authentic, you know, and it doesn't look like it's forced.
The platform, so there's Open Doors, there's Market Price, there's, are you set up HBCU Icon, there's Mogul, there's Post Game, there's 989, there's tons of them, tons. And like I said, marketplaces. And for you students who are doing the work, this is the value. These are the things that you are bringing for you to say, hey, because technically what will happen, I have a basketball player that wants to do some NIL. Do you have any deals for him?
Yes, I do.
What are the qualifications? What does he need?
Generally, we look about 2,000 followers on Instagram. We can run the numbers, which will show his valuation. So once I know his valuation, then we're going in with an informed number.
So now technically I have a deal. You see how that worked that quick? The question at hand is, do I have a player?
Right.
If I got a player, and I got a deal, now I got to win. Now I can go around on campus and say, guess what? I'm getting NIL deals. Come see me, and now we got a business, what Dr. Tommy said, so everything you wanted happen right now. See how easy this is? But you got to do this work. I mean, like, you got to do your work, you got to do their work.
Got to put in the work.
The last thing I will say is all the things that we described about building your brand for student athletes to take advantage of NIL, that applies to you individually as well. So you can, if you are good at social media, you can create a platform, create content, build your personal brand, and you can get deals too as an individual, right? Like, it's all about having a story and being able to communicate that story and leverage the platforms to tell your story in a way that adds value. So yes, you're in sports business, you want to be able to help student athletes do that, or athletes in general do that, but if you got to create enough story and you're creative as a content creator yourself, you can do that and monetize it yourself and build your own personal brand to go get your own deals or go get jobs later as well.